after party?
So, there was this one time that I really, really, really got messed up, and it was my friend's last day at work, so we decided to party in the back at our job, and like everyone was there because this guy that was leaving, he was like really, really cool, and everybody liked him a lot. So I wasn't planning on getting that messed up, but you know what they say, when you say you're not gonna get fucked up, you end up getting fucked up. So I took like a couple shots, and then like I started to drink mixed drinks, and then I just kept drinking mixed drinks, kept going back and forth taking shots. I was even burning at the same time, and what was worse, I never even ate earlier that day, and I always heard that you don't drink on an empty stomach. So like I was trying to like munch on stuff, but nothing was really mixing with the alcohol, so I just kept drinking instead. And I could have sworn I just had like some shots and a couple drinks and burned like one time with a couple hits, and the rest of the night I don't even remember. When I woke up the next day, my friend had to tell me everything that happened. I woke up the next morning with a busted lip, and everything in the room was broken, and I don't know what the hell happened. My clothes were in the shower all soaked wet. I don't even remember a thing. And then my friends were telling me that night, after I burned, I was sitting on a stool, and I was trying to talk to somebody, but and then he ended up walking away. So I ended up just falling right off the side of the stool, and I busted my lip on another chair. And they were trying to ask me if I was okay, but I just kept sucking on my lip and was all like, nah, I'm good. And then they told me that I kept going back and forth to the table, I kept taking shots, I kept drinking. And then a couple more people came over, and like I knew who they were. So they started to drink, and of course I wanted to join in, so I kept drinking. But the thing is, I don't even remember drinking at all. I thought I stopped, but according to everyone else, I kept drinking. And then next thing you know, I was throwing up on the floor, and I was throwing up all the alcohol. And then when I ran out of alcohol to throw up, I started throwing up everything else. And after I was done, I was sitting down against the wall, and like everybody was asking if I was okay, and I don't remember. They said I was sitting there. They said I was fine, that I felt better, but I don't remember a thing. And when I woke up in the morning and saw my busted lip, I thought that I got into a fight, but my friends told me that I just fell off the stool. And when I woke up that morning, I was still throwing up. Pretty much wasted the whole day. I was trying to fill up my stomach because, like, you know, my stomach was empty. And like, if I kept throwing up, there was nothing left to throw up except like my bile, which is gross. So I tried to eat, but it was hard. Whenever I would eat something, it would come right back up. And the only thing that I could eat was like fish and soy. And after that night, my grandma especially, she was super pissed. She threatened to kick me out if I didn't stop. So of course I thought I was going to stop, and I ended up stopping. Because even my boyfriend got on my case when he saw my busted lip. He asked me what happened, and he wasn't all too happy about that. He put me on lockdown, said I couldn't really do much. And the same thing with my grandma. They were both kind of working together. Like, they were both in on it, telling me I can't do this, I can't do that. And like, I think it was at the beginning of the month I went to a Soulja concert, and I had access to alcohol, but just smelling it made me so sick, so I almost felt traumatized, like I couldn't even go back and drink. But like, it's still affecting me. Like, I don't drink as bad as I did before. Like, I used to be worse. I was mixing all kinds of drinks, hard, shots, burning at the same time, drinking beer, everything. I was just mixing everything in. It's affected me in a way where I won't do it as bad, but I'm not saying I'm going to stop completely because I have fun drinking, but I just won't have too much fun.
Do you think there should be a stricter alcohol awareness campaign? Do you have any suggestions?
Well, awareness campaign.
Maybe
It all depends on who it's coming from, because, you know, kids nowadays, they don't really care. They think they do the things to, you know, be cool and stuff. But that whole thing about lowering the drinking down, I think to do that to 18, 21 is a pretty hard. Because I mean, the lower it goes, then, you know, the more work it'll be. So, as for campaigning, yeah, they can try. They can see what works, try different things, you know, like advertisements, preaching it in school, and whichever one gives off the best results, then I say stick with that one. Because teens nowadays, they don't like to be preached to, so I don't know how they would be able to do it. Maybe, you know, one of those reality checks kind of thing. They put the kids through it, and then they see if they like it or not. Like a lesson or live and learn kind of thing.